There we go.
Are you sure? There we are.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to WWE Watch Along on YouTube. I'm John. That's Michael. And Michael has a special guest with us tonight.
We'll get to that, okay?
Okay.
Hello again, everyone. I'm Michael Paul alongside John Batcher. So great to be back with you. By the way, for one more week, we will not be with you tomorrow night for AEW Collision because the NHL is on TNT tomorrow night. However, 1 week from tomorrow, we will be back with you for Collision, back in its regular Saturday night time slot. That is a week from tomorrow. Some sad news. Never mind. Let me do my intros and then let me say my good nights, and then I'll get to that. We have a very special guest with us tonight.
All the way from Michael's house is my buddy Sarah.
Well, no, not mine. At any rate, we have a very special guest with us tonight. Her name is Sarah Cooley, and she has her own YouTube page. If you want to check that out, just type her name in, and I'm sure her videos will come up. And that again is her name is Sarah Cooley. If you want to check that out on YouTube after you spend some time with us, and I feel so silly. I should have done this when I did the intro the first time. Hi, Sarah. Do you have anything you want to say to our YouTube friends?
Just want to say hi.
All right. Well, hi. Sometimes I wish I was, but that's neither here or there. Okay.
So, Michael, I'm gonna grab myself a Mountain Dew if it's right with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sweet.
Do you want me to wait or
just continue? I'll be right back.
Okay. At any rate, I want to take a minute to say my good nights to, as I call them, my girls, to Christy, Crystal, Megan and Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah and Caitlin. I love you all so much. I thank you for being such a wonderful part of my life for the last, 5.5 years, almost 6. And every day has been an absolute blessing because of each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being part of it, and have a good night. As I always say, good night, my angels. Mwah. We will see each other tomorrow. Now, I do have some very sad news to report. 2 icons of pop music have been lost to us in the last couple of days. First, Sylvester Stewart, who was known as Sly Stone and had a 4.5 decade career with his family band, Sly and the Family Stone. Sly Stone has died at 82 years old. Cause of death was confirmed to be COPD, although I'm not quite sure exactly what that is, but he had made very few, or I guess the word would be sporadic, public appearances over time, and his last appearance being, I believe, 2003 at the American Music Awards, where he came out, didn't even look at the audience, just played a few notes on his keyboard and walked off. That was in 2003, and I believe that was the last time that he appeared in public or played live. Also, that was 3 or 4 days ago, I believe this past Tuesday. However, it was just today that pop music singer and songwriting icon Beach Boy Brian Wilson was lost to us just today. Just like Sly Stone, Brian Wilson passed away at 82 years old. His children, Carney and Wendy, posting the news on their website. However, they did not reveal a cause of death. So the cause of death may not have been confirmed yet. But at any rate, Sly Stone and Brian Wilson, both 82 years old, and there will be a huge, huge void in the music world without these two great pop music icons. Of course, it was very much publicly known. It was no secret that Brian Wilson suffered from some mental health issues later in life, and had to be under doctor's care quite often. But at any rate, those issues led to what can only be described as musical genius. Brian Wilson attempted a comeback back in 2004, and although it was a very successful comeback, due to his mental health, it was unfortunately short-lived. Although Brian did do one final tour performing the Smile album in its entirety, the Smile album being from back in 1975, and was also part of the last Beach Boys album in 2010 called That's Why God Made the Radio. So, our condolences to both the Stewart and Wilson families on the passing of Sly Stone and Brian Wilson. So I gave my good nights. I mentioned Brian and Sly. I don't really have any updates on P. Diddy, so I don't know any new details about the trial, although other than that former presidents Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, and current President Donald Trump have all testified for the prosecution against P. Diddy. So we'll see how that turns out. And with that, we are about 15 minutes in. I'm not sure where we're at tonight, but we are, I'm sure, soon to find out. Clash of Champions or Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia is the next, I almost said pay-per-view, the next Peacock premium event. And we will start the build-up on SmackDown tonight, right now. Thank you for being with us. We are 20 minutes in. And again, thank you for being with us. Let's go to SmackDown.
And if those of you who watched Money in the Bank last week, Solo Sikoa just got his behind betrayed, but he got betrayed by his own family.
Today, Junior.
Talk about last week if they didn't watch the pay-per-view, because my mom was right about some stuff.
Okay. At any rate,
Let's go to SmackDown.
let's go to SmackDown, right?
We'll tell you more later about Money in the Bank.
Hopefully tonight, Roman will be back.
So I heard that tomorrow our house is going on the ferry boat, Michael, and then we're coming back for dinner at the house.
Then we're coming back to eat dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
But I think by the time we get back, we might or might not be hungry. Just to give you the heads up, all right?
together.
There you go.
Friday Night SmackDown is in Bluegrass Country, Lexington.
So they're in Lexington,
Lexington,
Kentucky.
Tonight, a vocal crowd is packed the Big Trump Arena. As the starting gate will open with big-name superstars on a sprint down the stretch, and the finish line, it's the king and queen of the ring. And look at the sheer star power that's assembled tonight. Two fatal four-ways on the men's side of the ring. The Piper, Randy Orton, he's in with LA Knight.
So tonight, for the first Fatal Four-Ways match, we've got Orton, Hayes, Black, and Knight be taking on their first Fatal Four-Way. Then we got Priest, Rhodes, Andrade, and Nakamura.
Jade, Fargo, and Nia Jax.
And then we got Jade Cargill. Hey, good.
Yeah, I'm doing
Good.
Hi.
good.
This is our neighbor Sarah as well. Miss Sarah, that's our night staff as well.
How are you?
I'm trying to fast forward to get my back.
It's okay.
Oh, well.
We're up the Mountain Dew can. I'll be right back. But let me start the cards over
Friday Night SmackDown
after
is in
this.
Bluegrass Country, Lexington, Kentucky, where the best thoroughbreds are born to run. Tonight, a vocal crowd is packed the Big Drum Arena, as the starting gate will open with big-name superstars on a sprint down the stretch, and the finish line is the king and the queen of the ring. And look at the sheer star power that's assembled tonight. 2 fatal 4-ways on the men's
Yep,
side.
2 fatal 4-ways.
The Viper Randy
One for the men.
Orton with LA Knight, Aleister Black and Memo. Then it's the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes in another first-round training matchup. His first match on SmackDown since early February with Priest on Friday, Tuesday. That's all tonight.
February.
Queen of the Ring first round. Jade Cargill and
So we
Nia
got
Jax will once again find
Jade,
themselves
Nia, Michin against Piper Nevins. And on the bottom, we got Green, Flair, Bliss, and Lorraine. For the second match, for the Fatal 4-Ways for the Queen of 3 in this tournament.
Plus, it's Bob 2.
There he is. My man, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu turned on Solo Sikoa. Tonight we hear from the Samoan Werewolf. And she is the new Miss Money in the Bank.
Because sometimes it gets caught up in other states, Michael.
Right. Okay.
Everyone
There you go. Mr. Money in the Bank, Naomi, and Mr. Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins. That's how Money in the Bank turned out.
Let's find out.
Over 11,900 inside Rupp Arena for Friday Night SmackDown, as we say. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore, as always, with my partner, Wade Barrett. Are you psyched for these fatal 4-ways, my man?
Oh, the stakes are high. The drama is going to be even higher. Not only the crowns up the ground, but don't forget a future championship opportunity at SummerSlam. Bring them on.
That's right.
I'm gonna go say hi to Aria real quick. Okay, thank you.
But the events and the results that just happened.
Sir, I'm gonna bring in my chair. Instead of you sitting right between the walls, you can just sit in my chair that I got made custom from one of my friends who made me a chair.
Okay.
All right, man.
As you can see, and somewhere in there, there's plenty. Sometimes I don't even think he knows what he means. Oh, you've noticed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's giving me a chair, so I'm going to send by the wall.
You what?
I think he's giving me a chair.
Yeah.
Did I hear you guys going on a ferry boat ride?
Did I what?
Did I hear you guys going on a ferry boat?
Oh yeah, we're going on a ferry tomorrow.
Wow, I love ferry boat rides.
I don't know when. I think John said about 1. Maybe earlier than that, but about 1.
I like ferry boat rides. I haven't been on one in a long time.
The last time I was on one, I
Are
was.
you still filming this?
Huh?
Are you filming?
No, this isn't. We're not filming. This is streaming. We're live.
Oh,
But anyway, the last time I was on one, I was on my Uncle Jeff's boat. I think I was about 9 or 10, and I'm 50 now, so it's been a while.
well,
I think I'm due for another one.
I love ferry boat rides. I wish I could come along.
Well, why don't you ask? Oh wait, John's not here. Shit. I could ask. I could call John, but I don't want to bother him now. He's going home. I was gonna say, well, you could ask Nori, but it may be too late to do that now.
Yeah, because Jesse invited us to a pottery class tomorrow. And I really don't want to
Who invited you to do what?
pottery, like painting and
Oh,
pottery.
somebody invited you to a pottery class.
Yeah, I'm gonna be painting it on campus or something. But I
Okay,
really don't want to do it.
you really don't want to do it? Well, then why don't you tell Nori that?
I can't because they already decided.
They
Yeah, it has nothing to do with it.
really?
Yeah,
Okay, well, see, something there's not right.
they all
Because-
agreed to it.
Because when did you? Well, you may have noticed this when you first move in here, they'll tell you, we'll never force you to do anything. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. Huh?
They forced me to do it, and it was,
Yeah, but they told you it's always your choice,
that's true.
and you can always say no.
I am now.
But
I'm
once
not gonna do it.
once you move in,
Mm.
then you find out the truth, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is for you.
Thanks, John.
Here you go.
This is neat.
Yeah, because everybody wants to see your pretty face, bud.
Now you're more comfortable, right?
No, I am.
So what is you and Seb talk about when I was getting a chair?
Although I'm surprised you came over now because you told me you didn't like wrestling very much.
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I like being here with you guys.
All right.
You are my two favorite guys here.
She went to the one in June, not the day before. We went in May, and then we're going in June, which is going to be like in the end of the month.
Right.
We're going to go to CUCW again.
The wrestling match. I can't wait.
So get your calendar set for UCW.
I do.
Me too, buddy.
That has changed the way we view everything.
So here's the recap from this past Saturday night. Oh, and Ario's back with our house tonight, Michael.
I like wrestling.
Hold on. I think I skipped over something that I didn't mean to. Hold on.
To Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso.
Oh, they're back live. Okay.
So John Cena's coming out first.
So John starts the show. See, I thought they were recapping something from the pay-per-view, but this is actually a live one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undisputed WWE Champion, John Cena!
Did Amanda went home already, or she's in bed, Michael?
I think she's in bed. See, they went nuts for him on Monday, but they're booing him now.
It's WWE.
The never seen 17, John Cena is the Kentucky Blue Checkerboard Secretary of Racing, so called. Time ticking down on his plan, as he says, to ruin wrestling. We know what lies ahead. will be defending against CM Punk on the 28th. That is
So today's the 13th.
Well, we'll just see what happens on the 28th. 2 weeks in a day.
days, 2 weeks and 15 days for Night of Champions. And then Sarah and I are going back out to see UCW.
Okay. Go Cena.
Cena sucks.
Let's go Cena.
Cena sucks. Cena sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest of all time, the Never Seen 17, gracing Lexington with his presence one last time. He is
That just saw Cena did a curtsy.
real champion, John Cena! Well, he's figured out how to train ring announcer Mark Nash, that's for sure. Wrestling's Mount Rushmore is John Cena, John Cena, John Cena, John Cena. Yes, there have been great wrestlers. Yes, there have been great talkers, but no one in the past, certainly no one in the present, and no one in the future is even comparable to me. And the very reason I will always outmaneuver you is not because I never give up, no. It is because I'm smarter than you.
I'm sorry, I have to ask. Why do you watch? Why do you want to come in here and watch this if you don't actually watch it and the whole time all you do is play on your phone? That tells me you don't really want to watch.
Cena's gonna talk for hours and hours and hours.
No, dude, it's only a 3-hour show.
You can't see me. You all
Just download my
want to
game
be
later.
me. And whether you're my opponent, whether you're watching at home or mesmerized by me in this very arena, I am always 1,000 steps ahead of you because you are simply worried about right here, right now, when I won this moment right now over a year ago.
Over a year ago.
You see, I announced my retirement early so I could have 6 months to scout my most likely opponents. I knew anyone could enter the Rumble, so I entered. And I also knew if I lost the Rumble, I could use my seniority to guarantee a spot in the Elimination Chamber. I also knew in that chamber, Punk and Rollins would melt down, giving me an easy win. And on that night, Cody Rhodes' focus was on the final boss. So all I had to do, seize the moment, shock the world, and become an unpredictable opponent. Then, all I did was use Cody's obsession with being loved and passion for the grand stage to guarantee myself a WrestleMania win. I used your fanfare of a 25-year-old rivalry in Randy Orton's hometown to lull him into a false sense of security. I put R-Truth in the main event. So all of you would care, and you took the bait. And while you wasted your time trying to save Truth, I formed an alliance with Logan Paul, making him no longer a threat, and bought myself just enough time to size up my next opponent in CM Punk. I used CM Punk's rebellious nature and sociopathic self-confidence to back him into a corner, where now...
Remember how when CM Punk was a heel and Cena was the face of that era?
Right.
If CM Punk really wants to take this, he has to admit to himself that he's a hypocrite.
Don't be like Chris
And
Jericho.
I don't have to worry about Mr. Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins will never cash in on
He will.
Rollins wants me to leave with this. Because then when he cashes in, he is your only champion. Do you get it now? I am the greatest of all time for a reason. Oh, come on. While you've been busy using your pathetic brains, whipping up fake stories, whether or not I sold my soul, all I do is simply put the math in my favor. I win matches before they even start. And in 25 years, I've crunched every number, solved every puzzle, and cracked every code. And thank God I don't need your appreciation, because you won't realize how good I am until 3 years after I'm gone.
Yeah, right, Cena. You're about 49 going on 50.
This is the greatest moment of your life, and to me, you are simply just a mathematical equation.
Mathematical equation left behind. I bet you that Michael
And
Paul
the
can
math
beat you,
says
John
that there will be
Cena.
no one ever worthy enough to earn the right to hold this again.
Yeah. And my buddy Sarah,
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I was ready to say, welcome back, Roman. And we get this particular dirty tooth battle.
I think that's going so that's what Michael.
Oh, let me also say, Megan, I'm sorry you had such a hard day today.
John Cena talking about Cody's obsession of being loved. Well, look at this and listen to this reception here in Lexington.
This year as much as we want.
The man who pinned John Cena a few short nights ago. That Money in the Bank, albeit with a little help from his friend R-Truth. The leading light of the industry in 2025, Mr. Cody Rhodes.
6 days removed from teaming with Jey Uso and hitting that crossroads in the public overseeing the next stage of Money in the Bank.
And so, every time when wrestlers beat their hands on the steps, it doesn't hurt their hands, but it's always him. Like he's going like,
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that too, that it would hurt their hand when they do that.
but when Cesaro does it, he does it differently. He does like, and we were supposed to go to Raw back in, what, May? Our original plan was for me and Michael to go to Saturday night's main event and see this live in action, but apparently we can't because they thought that it was way too much money. We make more money than anybody else around here, right, Michael?
Okay.
Lexington's Nightmare? Guess who's back with us tonight, Michael?
Who?
Ariel.
I know.
Oh, man. What did you just say? You said you were 1,000 steps ahead. You said you're so smart. No, you're not just smart. This guy's a genius. It's unfortunate that everything you have said has come to fruition. You're right. Seth and Punk, they melted down. You're right. I was distracted by the final boss and I took my eyes off the prize. You're right. You used Randy's home field advantage against him. You're right. Mount Rushmore? Absolutely sure. But here you are with this 25-year master plan. And there's this parallel, there's this variable that you didn't account for. It's very simple. You laid out your whole story since you've been back, 25-year master plan, right? Why didn't you include the simple fact that this past Saturday you were looking up at the lights and I pinned you in the center of this ring? I'm not part of your plan. You're part of mine. So, John Rushmore, where does that leave you and I?
Oh, damn.
Haven't seen Randy Orton in action 5 weeks when it came up short against CNAP Backlash in St. Louis.
Welcome back, Viper. How appropriate on a night when the King of the Ring tournament continuing. The ring is filling up with WWE royalty.
Oh my God.
Anybody and everybody that had a pulse that saw you and I fight in St. Louis at Backlash saw that I had you beaten in this ring. I had you down and out. I had you dead to rights. I was about to remove your shoulders until somebody decided to come and save the day.
Logan Paul.
I realize now I have to do whatever it takes. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter who I have to go through to get number 15. Even if it means being in the King of the Ring tournament, I don't care who it is I have to go through, Cody. I love you like a brother, and you know that. I love you like a brother, and you know that, but I have to put your ass down to get to that, Punk. I will not hesitate to do it. Yes! The mega stars arriving! He's gonna fight! He's gonna talk to us, Joe Tess! LA Knight, being so close to grabbing that briefcase last weekend, now wasting no time.
Let me talk to you. You know, all week long, I've heard the whole damn world say, we want LA Knight. So I know what y'all want, and I know for damn sure what none of y'all want, and that's me walking down here.
So why don't we take a walk? Because I understand what this is. Defiantly as I walk down here, I am looking at the WWE establishment. I know that. I'm the sore thumb standing out here, and I like it that way. Yeah. But you got to understand something. See, you have this great little master plan of yours. My God, you're a genius. You did it all. But I know for damn sure your plans didn't include this man. Yeah. So let's go ahead and throw that plan on its head. Because here's how it goes down, my man. King of the Ring's right around the corner. What that means is I got a shot at you, I got a shot at you, I got a shot at you, all on the way to taking what's mine. And so that means that unbreakable as I walk in there, I gotta drop a Viper. I gotta drop a Nightmare. And if I gotta drop a genius balling bitch John Cena, I will be the WWE champion with everybody saying.
Yeah. Oh, look at Cena running away like a scared little baby.
And with that, Cena is set
Just
up
keep
to
moving away.
Champion
I don't need this.
John Cena has made it abundantly clear on this run he will fight on his terms and his way.
That's
From behind, R-Truth again on the
That's what I'm telling you.
Well, we saw a very different side of R-Truth's personality on Raw. Gave himself a free haircut.
What
And
are you
he's
guys
giving
doing?
John Cena
Get him.
his former hero
Let him
a
go.
beat down to kick things off here on SmackDown.
Remember when he hits him? You know why you're doing that? What?
Rob Killings just delivered again. R-Truth all over him.
okay. Now I can tell you. You know why they're doing that?
It's obvious.
Because they want to build to
SummerSlam?
well, either SummerSlam or Saudi Arabia. I don't know.
Oh, for the Royal Rumble.
No, for the
King and
No.
Queen at the champion?
no Night of or Clash of Champions. Or
Clash at the Castle?
Thing is no. Yeah, whatever.
That's just Jeffrey.
Oh, hold on.
press conference. We are turning the corner towards Fanatics Fest. It's next week in New York. Want to let you know additional photo and autograph slots with Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Jameson, Liv Morgan. They're on sale now. You can head to fanaticsfest.com to buy your tickets for the ultimate sports fan festival up to the Javits Center in New York, June 20th and 22nd. And next Saturday, the 21st. Fans at Fanatics Fest, you can see the SummerSlam press conference. Your favorite superstars will be there. We're going to get you ready for the WWE's biggest event of the summer,
Oh,
MetLife
dude.
Stadium. You can head to fanaticsfest.com to buy your
yeah.
tickets for the SummerSlam press conference.
You know there's going to be people there the
As for what
day
happened just
after
moments ago,
John Cena came out here earlier tonight talking about a SmackDown.
Damn, you saw
And no, he didn't.
that.
R-Truth like a clown. Might be regretting that now. Not laughing anymore, are we, John Cena? See no laughter whatsoever, and an irate John Cena screaming in the face of GM Nick Aldis, demanding you would presume some sort of action. Well, welcome to SmackDown, John. This is not a safe
They
environment.
didn't have.
as you see the Viper Randy
They
Orton,
didn't
the
have a
megastar
microphone.
LA Knight. They were just in an exchange moments
Where
ago.
they
Cody
tried to
Rhodes in
put
there.
the audio cut out.
Who will take this very tournament? King of the Ring.
The following is a fatal four-way first round
I
match
was just going to
in
say
the King of the Ring tournament.
That's
Scheduled
Carmelo.
for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds.
That's
He
where I'm
is
from.
the 2025
That's where Luther's
Andre the
from,
Giant
too.
Memorial Battle Royal winner, Carmelo.
I'm WWE's happening.
That battle royal wins
Y'all just watch this match.
Is he coming back?
Yeah, he's just going to use the bathroom.
Okay. I like him. I like hanging out with him.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. We went to our first wrestling match.
You went to or you're going to?
Well, I went to my first one
Oh, you already went to one.
with John.
Yeah, so are you gonna go to this one too?
Yes, I am. He
Okay.
invited me to. So yeah. But I'm not exactly sure what time it is. So, wow, it's almost 9 o'clock. Oh, this goes until 11.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why? Can you stay till 11?
I can like close to 11, like 10:30.
Oh.
And then
Okay, well, you'll see most of the show then anyway.
yeah, I can see up to 10:30. Then I can head back. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I can stay until 11. If my eyes doesn't close off on me.
Yeah, sometimes that happens to me too.
It happens when I don't
Because-
have enough caffeine in me.
Huh?
When I don't have enough caffeine, I sit down. But I think it'll be okay.
Would you like one of these?
What is it?
Monster.
I don't upset.
Oh no, you don't want okay.
Because the sugar.
Well, this is sugar free.
That's good.
It's sugar free, but the caffeine is still there.
That's good. I think I should be okay.
Can I roll your nails for a second?
My nails.
Yes.
I'm gonna use the side.
Oh, don't be afraid, honey. Just gouge it.
That's
Thank you.
this side is sharper than the others.
Thank you. No, but it did what I needed to do, so it's
I never stayed out this late before. Sean did it one time. I bet Sean watched wrestling with you guys.
Yeah, he I think it was last Saturday, maybe the week before. No, it was last Saturday.
Yeah, now it's my turn. I like wrestling, but I just don't tell anyone about it. You know,
Oh, I see.
that's why I don't tell anyone.
Ooh.
I told my house that I was biking, but I kind of missed the sunset, but it's okay. But I like to spend time with you guys for a while. Since I won't be able to see you guys tomorrow on the ferry. So, you know. I've never been on a ferry boat before. You know,
Yeah,
I've never been on one before.
like I said, I have, but the last time I think I was
Mhm.
10.
Wow.
And it was actually when I was in Boston. We were visiting my aunt and uncle, and my uncle has a boat, so
Wow.
we went on the boat.
That's nice. Do people get sick on it before?
I suppose you could if you're going too fast, but
Okay.
I've never been sick on a boat, no.
But it's a big boat and it's small.
I got sick. I remember when I was like 7, maybe 8,
Wow.
we went to the carnival or state fair. I went on a ride with my dad and I got sick when we got back home. And the reason I remember that is because my grandma and grandpa were visiting, and my grandpa came in and sat on the bed with me while I took a nap.
That's nice.
Yeah.
The last time I was on a boat with a whale watch thing in 5th grade. And I got sick.
But it was a what?
A whale watch thing.
A rail watch.
I know I'm watching whales and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I got sick on a rail watch boat. So yeah. I don't like being on top of the water.
Oh,
So I just I get sick easily.
Say, Mike.
yeah,
You, Sarah, want some popcorn or something? Because
Sure.
I can make you guys some. We can all share.
I like
I
that.
do. Okay,
Thanks.
I'll get a big bowl so you and I can share with Sarah, okay?
all right.
Thanks, John. I like spending time with you guys. I never get a chance to, I'm at Michael's house. Wow. That's your bathroom, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wow. It's a pretty big, your own bathroom is pretty big.
yeah. You know what I like though?
But
There's no light switch. They come on.
automatically.
They turn on and off automatically.
Wow.
I thought, wow, that's cool.
Wow.
That shows you how far technology has come, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Sarah. How you doing?
You're good.
Just wanted to make sure you were safe and sound here.
I am.
Okay. Can you just let the house know before you go on your way back to the house?
Sure.
Just have the staff call them before you go back over there.
Sure.
Because it's Daike there now.
I don't have a lot of the numbers.
No, that's okay. I'll let them know you're here. You could always use the house one here and just make sure, and staff can help you call over there, just to let you know. So they know to look out for you because it's really dark, okay?
Okay.
All
I
right?
can call the house.
Yeah, just let them know you're here, you're safe and sound, and I'll let them know that you're gonna call before you ride your bike down over there, because it is kind of dark out there, okay?
I mean, the headlight in my bike.
Perfect.
Are you here all night?
I am not. I'm just checking in because I'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Is it a house phone or a mobile phone?
It's a house phone.
Wait, so you're gonna go on the boat with us then?
Sure I am.
Well, I know you said you're not here all night, but before you go, did you know my hand itches?
No one's answering.
I'll let them know. But before you go over there, can you please just have the staff here can help you call?
Okay.
Just so they know to look out for you when you're walking. 'Cause it's very dark. Okay. I know you can do it, but it's very dark. Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Do you know how long you'll be here for?
I think it's 8 to 11,
Till 11.
right?
All right. Let me go let them know.
I thought you said 10:30. But anyway, I have lights on my chair and I still can't drive in the dark.
3,
So I
0,
understand it.
excuse me for a minute. I gotta let my house know I'm having.
You might want to let the
Yes,
people
hi, how are
know.
you? Just so you know, I'm safe and sound at Mary Jane's house, and I'm watching wrestling until 11. Yeah. And my pleasure, and when the staff here will walk me over.
Unfortunately, Michael, we're out of popcorn.
Sounds good, thank you so much.
I got you and Sarah
Yeah.
some
Bye.
Fritos.
Oh, I don't want that, but you can.
Oh, Fritos, thank you. I love Fritos.
Me too.
And when the house smells, I'll be down at 11.
You're gonna do what?
We'll be here until 11.
Okay. Ariel's gonna call your house after my wrestling's over, so between her or Miss Love can walk them home.
I like that.
Okay.
Where are you going now?
Well, this back because they don't want Fritos. Unfortunately, we're out of popcorn.
Okay.
I like Fritos. I see my house, I'll be here until 11.
Do you want all the Lay's chips instead of on Fritos, Michael?
Okay.
Fritos is my favorite snack. I love coming on the ferry boat ride with you guys. No, wait, those comes up. I'm gonna ride my bike back over with the headlight.
One Lay's coming right up.
Oh God, you idiot!
Sorry, Michael.
Yeah, my phone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Open it.
Well, yeah.
Sorry for your head.
And hot fudges.
Thank you very much.
SmackDown. Fatal 4-way.
I'm really fun.
Has been grabbing the W's, but he's been looking really good. Most recently coming off a closely contested Money in the Bank qualifier with Andrade. This is Melo's second time competing in the King of the Ring tournament.
They're inching closer and closer to smashing through into that top bracket here on SmackDown. A victory in the King of the Ring tournament would really push Melo's career over the edge.
Aleister Black is the fourth man in this first round King of the Ring tournament, Fatal 4-way. His return to the WWE has come with his signature striking attack being in absolute prime form. Past couple of weeks, LA Knight knows that. Carmelo Hayes knows that. The matching skill with those two. And here they are again with so much on the line. Interview advances to the semifinals. Will all be decided Saturday, June 28th. United champions from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Fascinating matchup in terms of styles, isn't it, Wade?
Yeah, absolute mix of pretty much everything. My eye, of course, immediately called to the Viper, Randy Orton, the man who was the runner-up in last year's King of the Ring tournament. A very controversial ending to that match with Gunther over in Saudi Arabia. Randy Orton's shoulders knocked down for the 3 count, but Gunther got the win. Randy Orton will look to fix that this year.
Yeah, that was the ref's discretion in that finals King of the Ring
And it
last
was
year.
terrible discretion, I might add. It was clearly not in the
Actually, they were able to tangle later that summer. It was great to have Randy back after what happened at Backlash back on May 10th against John Cena.
Here's what I find interesting. That's a roll-up.
Melo quickly trying to finish things off, and then he runs right into the Viper.
John Cena's made it clear he's not handing out rematches. He's got limited dates, limited defenses. If anyone wants another crack at him, such as Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes, he's going to have to earn that crack the long way, i.e. winning this tournament.
Oh, would you look at Aleister Black as he moonsaults his way out into the floor, right into Melo.
Almost a PFT, almost an
RKO there. The firepower is out early, and then a Black Mass attempt as well. Fatal 4-way, King of the Ring, opening round.
Airwick's vibrant fragrances are infused with 2 types.
Let me see if anybody posted up on Facebook while we're on commercial.
Tournament is underway.
Wow. I must
It's the cinematic ride of summer. This is how you reimagine a classic. How to Train Your Dragon, rated PG.
First round of the King of the Ring tournament is underway. Failed 4-way rules, no DQs, no countouts. The first win by pinfall or submission will advance. It's the Night of Champions, Saturday, June 28th. Randy Orton, LA Knight, Aleister Black, and Melo. When you were there in LA, Wade, calling the action at Money in the Bank. And LA Knight, there was a moment there on the ladder where I think everybody in the Intuit Dome felt Knight was going to cash in right in LA.
LA Knight had been attacked by Seth Rollins' crew earlier in the match and still almost winning the thing, but denied at the death. We're going to go one better in the King of the Ring tournament now. Oh, how about that? Tremendous reflexes there from Carmelo
That was
Hayes.
smart and RKO right
Just
there.
too much quick.
And then springboarding with the leg drop.
Backwards leap like that, but still so precise. Really does have gifts that most of the roster cannot comprehend. Does Carmelo Hayes.
Again springboarding and coming back on the
Come on,
attack
Aleister.
of Aleister Black.
Feline abilities from downtown. Here comes Carmelo.
Flying out to the floor. Carmelo Hayes is in control here in this fatal four-way King of the Ring first round. But LA Knight cleans things up.
Again, the issue in getting excited too quickly with your own performance.
It's August
Taking
first
out
and
the ball
August
for a
third,
split second.
second for the SummerSlam
And
match.
just slamming him into our new reinforced announce desk. And guess who's here? Oh! Knight able to get away from it. Aleister Black unable to do so. The Viper smashing Aleister Black right on top of the announce desk.
We got a bunch of smashed monitors, and I'm sure the spine of Aleister Black must be pretty smashed up himself after that impact.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, LA Knight taking advantage against Melo.
Yeah, and that's the word, advantage. You have the advantage. It's one-on-one. Two men down on the outside. You got to win it now.
As Melo trying to regain himself and fight back while seated up on top of the corner. Back and forth they go.
Megastar looking to go big here while he has the moment. Seize it.
See Melo lock it up, trying to defend against the superplex.
Battling with all his might, but way up. That's just too long for the Viper to stay down. Back into the firefight with an effort of his own. Nobody does it better.
Randy Orton trying to take that position that Knight had. Melo rakes the ice, fights back, but look at the step-up kick by Aleister Black.
A toe to the eyeball from Aleister Black. So precise with those strikes.
He looked to send Orton out of the ring, but instead he turns things around against the Viper, right to the post.
Now for a take two, the Megastar leaping skyward. Melo equal to it.
Gets sent back. Is he going to fly from there? Frog Splash Melo for the win. Oh, and coming in and making the save at the last possible minute is Aleister Black.
I've always wanted to be a lawyer.
You are doing what you were meant to do, Rudy.
If you want something to drink, sir, we got like juice, water, lemonade,
Lemonade.
cranberry juice in the kitchen.
That's good. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you ringside. A compelling first round tournament of King of the Ring. Fatal four-way is underway. Winner here will advance to face Sami Zayn one-on-one in the semifinals.
Bodies are flying left, right. Oh!
There's a Black Mass attempt on Orton, but he was able to hold on to the ropes. And now the roll-up.
Volley of Muay Thai from Aleister Black on all three opponents right up.
Megastar eats that big elbow.
Just exhausted kicking in there for Aleister Black, but denied again was Carmelo Hayes.
Look at this strike sequence as well. Various levels, kicks, punches, elbows into the cover to try to advance. And a count of two before Melo kicks out.
Just because nobody has figured out the kind of defenses you need to stop these relentless attacks from Aleister Black. It's a full-body workout when this guy gets going.
The speed at which they come, it is non-stop as he is sizing up his rivals. But instead, Randy delivers the two big blows.
Talk about the speed at which they...
Scoop slam Randy Orton.
And how about one for Knight? Oh, Mel, you want some?
Oh, so much torque and momentum and so much impact on the landing.
Oh, is he going double? Are we draping DDT times 2 wave?
Randy Orton sensing victory.
Oh my! LA Knight comes in with a jumping neck breaker. And just barely.
Well, the neck breaker connected on Randy Orton, and in the process, a double DDT, 3 for the price of 1 from the megastar. A brilliant move, and it's devastating for LA Knight fans on planet Earth that did not quite get the job done.
Great scene here in Lexington. 11,922. $1 million plus gate Lexington. Highest grossing WWE event here in history. And they got star power everywhere.
Every man going for his heaviest hitter here.
BFT on Aleister Black.
Aleister Black tried his best to roll out of it. I don't think he quite did.
To win it home. Melo at the last moment saves it. Fatal 4-way, and Melo comes in to save it after the megastar hit the BFT.
Saving his own chances in the match in the process. 1-4 finishing it, of course. Even if the pinfall is not on you, it's game over.
Knight slams down Melo.
Resourceful coming up with whatever he can, and with the ring cleared out apart from Carmelo Hayes, now is the time.
Oh, he loves that leaping elbow when he's able to line it up.
Oh!
Big Bronson Raider rise.
Well, LA Knight got a little paper.
Wait a minute.
Watch this. Say it, Mike.
Spear!
Knock on spear!
By LA Knight on Raw a few days ago. After all the fallout from money in the bank,
There's no
and he's
DQ
paid the
limits.
price in return.
Fatal 4-way,
Melo
yeah.
says, I'll take advantage. Top rope slam! Mid-air RKO! Mid-air RKO! And it was on top of LA Knight! Bronson Reed, Rod Breaker, Melo went up for the splash, but
I'm having fun.
Oh, thank you. We're so glad you're here too, sweetie.
Me too. I like spending more time with the guys. Like, I know I see you guys every day at the warehouse, but
Yeah, but we don't do stuff like this.
that's what I mean. I like wrestling, but I don't tell anyone about it because I keep it private.
Why? Did you get in trouble or something?
No. I just keep it private to myself. You know, I like this kind of stuff. And no one knows about it. Well, except for the staff, but that's it. You know?
Oh God, I was just about to ask you something, and
Yeah.
God,
My girlfriend actually liked that picture of me and John in the wrestling match.
your girlfriend.
I'm a friend that is a girlfriend.
Oh, girlfriend. Okay,
Who lives in Florida with me, the same state as me.
right.
We're gonna see each other soon. So yeah. And I just saw the picture of me at the wrestling match with John, the first one. So yeah. I always go to sleep early, at 10. I like to be out seeing friends. So yeah. I'm here on Tuesdays with the guys for the music therapy. I love your pictures. I'm gonna get a wrestling t-shirt on Amazon.
Of who?
I don't know. I don't know all their names, but I'm gonna see if I can find a random one. So yeah. I don't know all the names. I like the female one. I was supposed to see it at the main event, but I missed it. I have my phone, and I can show you the photo of it. Let's see here. First, this one.
Who's that?
A wrestler I met at the Memphis wrestling match.
In Memphis?
He was here in Sarasota at the Boys and Girls Club. Their first wrestling match. And I met her.
Can you hold it closer? Because I can't see. Here, hold it closer. Please. She looks familiar, but I can't. Her name escapes me right now.
I know, there was a main event I missed. So yeah, there's another one I met.
What is he? There you are.
Yeah,
I thought maybe you were somewhere playing with yourself or something.
Hey,
I was trying to make all those photos.
I took that picture. And guess who won?
RKO! So last year's losing finalist gets a chance to progress through to the semi-finals. Whichever lively zone will take place next week. This is what Alan how he thought he had it up. Bronson Reed showed up shortly followed by Braun Breaker. A little payback from Monday. Carmelo Hayes going big. But out of nowhere, the Viper catches Hayes and LA Knight, who's effectively a dead body in the world of a Breaker spear. Gets the victory. And now
They just had everybody going between
The Piper is on to the semifinals. That starts, of course, for a chance to advance. Last year's controversy way that you cited in the King of the Ring finals when he lost to Gunther.
Orton takes on Sami Zayn, who qualified this past Monday on Raw. They will be contesting that semi-final right here next week on SmackDown.
And still to come tonight, remember the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes returns to SmackDown. In-ring action as well is our Queen of the Ring Fatal 4-Ways. Jade Cargill, Meechin, Piper Niven, Nia Jax, all battle. Then it's Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, Candice LeRae, and the incomparable Charlotte Flair. 2 women's Fatal 4-Ways.
Lexington, Kentucky. The United States champion is here. Hell, the United States champion is America's most wanted. And I'm coming live and direct inside the Rupp Arena. Y'all know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
I
do
don't
your
know
mean,
what
so
you
too.
mean.
We do your mean. He's next.
That's what I mean. You know what I mean? He has 7 kids.
I like black.
Really?
And his father is the Tonga kid.
Oh, I remember him. I used to watch him when he was with the AWA.
Does everybody really believe everything they hear?
Lexington, Kentucky, home to the Blue Bloods of college basketball. Of course, the Wildcats, 8-time NCAA champions, and the horse capital of the world. And in terms of WWE, the fifth SmackDown arrival to the famous Rupp Arena. Hosted one PLE back in the day. Backlash, John Cena defended against Triple H and Edge and the Crystal Thread. What a start we had here with Paul Strowman. Hit the RKO. And coming up the victor in the first round of King of the Ring.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the United States champion, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu! Hey, Logan, wait, last week, we all heard Solo Sikoa backstage saying he could control Jacob Fatu, saying, all gas, no brains. Well, you were on the call of Money in the Bank with the resulting action because Jacob himself heard that as well.
All this man does is just think about himself. He is literally all gas.
Finally snapping and destroying Solo's chances. Kept on with the body of Sikoa, saying crashing through the table, and with it went Sikoa's chances of victory in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Let's see it 10, Kentucky! Let's keep it 100. Just because your family don't mean that you could go behind their back and try to snake them. Just because we both come from the same bloodline don't mean that you could take all the credit for your hard work. So Solo says, I wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for him. Solo says, Jacob Fatu would be nothing if it wasn't for him. This is exactly why I had to remind Solo at Money in the Bank what happens when you don't get in, when you fit in. So I guess it shoots me against the world now, baby. Cause Jacob Fatu is all gas and no brakes with it. Y'all really like me? Fuck!
That's right. Tell them how you feel, Jacob. Tell them how you feel.
Are you done getting everything off your chest? And Money in the Bank, you could have made the biggest mistake of your life. And I can forgive you for that. I can. You see, 1 year ago when I came to Sacramento to see you, you was doing nothing. You were nothing. Nobody wanted you around until I brought you here. I brought you here, Jacob. I made you into a superstar. I put money in your pocket. I put you in a position for success. I made you champion. It was all because of me. Next week, I will be in the middle of the ring with open arms, willing to take you back, Jacob.
something I need from you. I need to hear 4 words from you, Jacob. I love you so much. And Jacob, remember, always remember, I brought you into this world. And I will take you out.
Wow, that's never been said
Yeah,
before in 40 years.
Quite a response from Orwell. Actions have consequences in this world, even for Jacob Fatu. And if you want to avoid those potentially savage consequences, there are 4 words you need to utter, Jacob Fatu. Tread carefully.
Ladies, what can I do for you?
Chelsea needs to speak with you immediately.
Chelsea's not here. What are you talking about? Oh, shit.
I've had an impossible time finding a place that one first count Lexington. So we're gonna need to postpone my Queen of the Ring match until next week.
Postpone? Chelsea. Jeff, we're not postponing anything. In fact, now that I think about it, it looks like the Secret Herb is here. It looks like Alba Fire is ready for action. So I think Alba Fire can take your place tonight. That's a great idea. Oh, you're not authorizing it. Oh, well, that's such a shame because I just authorized it and I don't really care what you have to say. So, Alba, I suggest that you go get ready because
We'll come up
you've got a
wrestling
big match. Queen of the Ring.
Dick, listen, I need to talk to you. I need Julia now.
Julia isn't here.
Well, that's convenient.
Look, I know that you want to get your hands on her after what happened last week, Selena.
First of all, I have been snatched harder by better, okay? Secondly, it's not the girl running around doing sneak attacks that you gotta worry about. It's the girl who keeps getting back up after the ass has been dealt that you gotta fear. Because if you think one little sneak attack is gonna scare me, you're hablando con the wrong one. Because I am the United States champion. So, next week, I'm gonna confront her face to face. Because I don't really need to pretend or hide for nobody. So when the smallest girl with the biggest mouth does make you look stupid, then what?
Okay, then.
Nicholas!
We all owe Zelina for lowering the volume.
No, Nicholas! Send a private jet for Chelsea Green down here!
You could still hear the muted screeches in the background.
Worst GM ever, Nicholas!
The following is a fatal 4-way first round match in the Queen of the Ring tournament scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Vero Beach, Florida, Jay Cargill! The storm is coming for Meechin Piper and a chief rival, Nia Jax.
I'm actually having fun.
New episode tonight at 11 on USA and Sci-Fi.
WrestleMania 41 was the most successful WrestleMania in history. We shattered every record from attendance to viewership. So we're running it back to the sports and entertainment capital of the world. I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this, it's time to double down, Las Vegas. WrestleMania returns in 2026. Are you ready? Now get me off this thing.
But go on social media and watch Triple H's making of that announcement as he's on the top of the roof of Allegiant Stadium. Of course, WrestleMania 42. You can experience the non-stop excitement with On Location. That's the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. Find your packages on location, exp.com/WWE. You couldn't ever get me up there on that.
Yeah, you were big. Not a big fan of heights. You'll see a Triple H.
That was the Rock's idea.
So I wonder why they changed.
Jim Menace already in ring, ready to do battle.
So be your first time competing in a Queen of the Ring tournament.
What a daunting task Michin has. Three of the biggest powerhouses in WWE, including the reigning Queen of the Ring herself.
And their opponent, making her way to the ring from San Diego, California, Nia Jax!
Nia Jax, who had passed Jade in this tournament a year ago. Jade was DQ, hit her with a steel chair. There is Piper Niven, who is the fourth member of this first round fatal four-way Queen of the Ring tournament. A year ago, Nia took advantage. She advanced herself, became Queen of the Ring, went on to win the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. And now she steps in to this Queen of the Ring, first round fatal four-way.
Let's call her what she is. Queen Nia. At least for the time being, at least for 2 more weeks, and perhaps beyond that, should she win it again. I have enjoyed the reign of Queen Nia. Long may it continue.
Jade Michin, Nia Jackson, Piper Niven. Piper was trying to regain the momentum that she had as the runner-up of Queen of the Ring in 2021. Quick to the floor with Michin, just slamming her into the barrier.
Who's that?
I said it earlier, 3 of the biggest powerhouses in WWE history, and Michin who, in fairness, is
getting out of the way.
the most hardcore woman of them all. Now, this is not a hardcore match, obviously, but it's certainly going to feel
Not
like
that
that,
Jade.
given the amount of
Jade.
firepower these 4
Her
women
name
hold.
wasn't Jade Cargill. It was just plain Jade.
Nia into the steel steps so
She was
hard
part
that
of the
they moved
dollhouse
about a
with
foot.
Tiffany.
And now right in the center of the
Marty
ring,
Bell.
Jade and Michin
Well, I
face off.
remember the
I was thinking
dollhouse.
earlier on her entrance,
Okay,
nothing
wait a minute.
could improve the visage that
As you're
is
describing
Jade
it?
Cargill.
Yeah,
However,
I
I
just
was wrong.
pictured it
A
in my
crown certainly would be highly
Because I
appropriate
remember
on this apparition
I
that
was
is the
watching
storm.
TNA.
Look at the athleticism and look at the stretch backbreaker.
No.
And she goes right to the lateral press.
That
And
was
Michin
back
able to
when
kick
we
out
were
the
on,
knees.
And I love the fact that you mentioned in
Destination
last
America.
year's tournament it was Nia Jackson knocked out Jade Cargill. This is a very,
But I
very
think
different
Destination
Jade Cargill.
America
It's a Jade
is
Cargill
about
now
here
who
now.
stands on her own 2 feet, and that was
I think
abundantly
that
clear
business.
after her performance at WrestleMania 41 this year against Naomi.
There's
Now
no
they
doubt
put-
about it. That
Now
WrestleMania
they put it back on.
moment for Jade Cargill. That was
Which almost no
Beautiful
one
drop
gets.
kick there from Michin. You've got the woman down. No other woman in close proximity. Here it is. Too much still
And I
left
think
in
that
Jade Cargill. Frustration now showing on
AJ
Michin.
Francis, who played Top Dog.
Mean, moody,
He's back on NXT.
slam right to the floor.
They're still co-op. They're still.
And then all
Over
Senton.
Yeah.
As you see, Whitson in pain is Michin. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Nia Jax looking to take control against Jade Cargill.
It was a high-risk senton from Piper Niven on the outside. Kind of took herself out in the process. And that is exactly the opening Nia Jax was looking for to take full control of this match.
Now, these two in the ring, they know what it is like to tangle with each other. Nia Jax is saying, I want that crown. I will be queen again.
Yes, indeed. Nia Jax suffered a major setback several weeks ago trying to dethrone Tiffany Stratton. Well, you win the Queen of the Ring again, you get yourself another shot.
There has never been a two-time queen or king of the ring in WWE. Nia trying to be back-to-back as Piper Niven comes back in to enter the fray. I think they're looking at each other, waiting, saying, how do we want to manage and handle Jade Cargill?
Smart thing to do. Piper Niven showing allegiance temporarily to Nia Jax because it behooves both of them to do so in their pursuit of victory tonight. Take out Jade Cargill, open a pathway. Easier said than done, apparently.
Yeah, one eats an elbow, the other right into the post, and now that big pop kick from Jade.
Yeah, unfortunately, a little too hard. Clear both women out of the ring. No one left to pin.
And they're fighting out on the floor. And meanwhile, Michin is back to her feet. And is she lining them up? She is! Moonsault right onto all three of her chief rivals. Queen of the ring, first round, fatal four-way. Look at Michin.
Don't take less when you can have it all with Taco Bell's 5, 7, and
There is the coveted crown, the queen of the ring, as we are underway in front of this jam-packed Rupp Arena in Lexington, Kentucky. The winner of this tournament gets a championship opportunity at SummerSlam in early August at MetLife Stadium.
Well, Piper Niven and Nia Jax have been working in cahoots. It was working so well until that flurry from Jade Cargill, but now normal service has resumed.
Because
Piper Niven, what an opportunity this would be.
when I stopped
At
watching
this stage
TNA
of
back
her
in
career, Nia
2016,
Jax trying to be a back-to-back winner in Queen of the Ring.
Green regime's House of
stopped
Cards
watching
has been
wrestling for
toppling
a
of late,
while,
mainly
and then I
thanks
got
to
back
US
into it
champ Zelina Vega.
when they
Calls for Piper Niven to stop the Rock tonight.
Oh, and look at the punishment that Jade Cargill is forced to take with the hip attack.
somebody in
As
TNA
Piper and Nia
original
teaming up to deal. The cannonball comes in with Jade Cargill.
like
Just massive blow up. Oh,
was
and
with
Nia says, hey, hold on a second. That wasn't part of the
the
game.
Dollhouse. Then she came
We're
to
going
the
to team up. We're going to
WWE
deal with her.
as
I'm not
Michin
going to allow for that.
after her name was Jade.
when you take down the other two opponents, they can fight
Then
out
we have
between the
Oh, look at this. Hurricane Rana from Michin.
Everyone forgot about
Magnus,
Michin had taken a major
who's
beating
now Nick
earlier in
Aldis.
this match, but now
He
Tornado
was
DDT on Piper.
called that second
Dixie
win. And how
Carter's little
devastating
puppet
was this?
boy.
Hooks away against Michin.
Right.
All of
No,
a sudden
I
with an offensive surge.
Well,
When he
Michin
was
has
Magnus
been
in TNA,
mainly
yeah.
tagging
Yeah.
with B-Fab of late, but of
He's
course,
still
he's always down for
Yes.
any fight
Yes,
in
they are.
any format. Really, in the
And more
ascendancy
than
here.
that,
Oh, she went for the Rana on Jade, but
Now,
instead,
yes,
hammered into
and
the
she's married to
powerbomb
Matt
and
Cardona,
a
who was
kick out
back
into a
then
chain.
Zack Ryder.
Ridiculous core strength there from Jade Cargill, but that ain't gonna help you on a basement crossbody from Piper Niven.
It has been
Wait till Monday,
impressive
so
stuff
you
here
can
in our
hang out with
fatal
us that
four-way.
day too.
As Piper Niven now looking to
We
be
gotta
back
talk
in
more about
control.
that first, all right,
Michin
Sarah?
trying to counter that
This
effort.
is till 11, but on Monday,
Slice
they go
right
till
there
10:30.
from Michin.
As she rolls her over lateral press,
Oh.
and Nia comes in to make the save.
Well, that has to be Michin's path to victory here. It's never going to be power against this trio. Oh, it has to.
For the win to advance.
Now you see the look in the eye of Queen Nia. That frustration bubbling up. Feels she should be home and dry by this point.
You see Jade Cargill on the outside, and Nia and Piper are coming out to meet her.
Badly damaged Jade Cargill and taking a hell of a beating already in this one.
Look at how courageous she is, though, willing to fight both of them.
Well, this is called being trapped between a rock and a hard place. No way.
Whoa! Oh, Wade! Wade Barrett is taken out! Oh, no! Jade Cargill just went absolutely flying as hard as anybody has ever gone over her announced and it took out Wade Barrett as well.
Sorry, Wade.
And now back to action inside the ring. Hopefully this headset is still working right now. Slamming down Michin. Trying to unearth things behind our desk as Nia Jax comes in to make the save. Wait, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fantastic, Joe. Can't be any better. Thank you for asking. I saw you run out of the way. You should have saved me.
Look at Michin trying to fight back. Michin now as Nia and Piper take advantage and slam her down.
All right, Joe, I think I'm back in business. I shrugged it off. Although I don't know what happened to Jade Cargill, who took a way heavier landing than I did, that's for sure.
She's going up top, looking for the Annihilator.
Squash it time
for the win. Oh, and Piper Niven comes in.
Clubbing blow to the jaw just at the right time.
And these two, who were acting as a tandem to get to this point in the match, all of a sudden have turned on each other right through the barrier of Timekeeper. Piper sends Nia right through the barrier.
They have taken herself up, but no staggering up as Piper Niven. I think Queen Nia's done there. Such a heavy landing.
Boy, and Michin does not. And now she's going up to that second rope, looking for that Piper bomb, and she lands it. Oh, but here's Jade. Here's Jade. Is she gonna jade it, Piper? Wow, she does it. How strong is Jade Cargill? Here is your winner, Jade Cargill.
Wow, what an effort from Jade Cargill rising up from the dead. I think he's softening her blow there. Assisted the victory. A big assist now. This is the moment. Nia Jax hopes went up in smoke. And right here, Piper Niven thought she had it in the bag, but Cargill quick as a flash connecting with a massive jaded. And now Jade Cargill progresses to the semi-final, whereupon she will face the upstart, the newcomer Roxanne Perez, who qualified earlier this week on Raw. That match will take place next week, right here on SmackDown, the semi-finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Congratulations, Jade Cargill.
And up next, she did it. And that's a problem for the rest of the division. Naomi is Miss Money in the Bank. We will hear from her next.
This July, WWE and Atlanta are bringing the classics back.
Okay. Now it looks like she went from having like crime scene tape all over her to being in pajamas.
That's true.
Yeah. I like spending time with you guys.
Tonight, I'll tell you right now, having a drink with Priest is some of the most fun any man can have. So that is must-watch program. Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Women's Money in the Bank winner, Naomi!
4 times in the past, Naomi attempted to win Money in the Bank. 4 times it went against her. Not like Saturday. Not with that kind of celebration. Not with this kind of Naomi. This version is by any means necessary, Wade.
Incredibly physical and punishing women's Money in the Bank, lining up 6 of the best. WWE's most dangerous woman.
Yeah, I see some of y'all looking real surprised, real shocked, real stupid. I don't know why, because I told y'all I was done accepting scraps. took what I deserved. And look at me now. Miss Money in the Bank. And you know what's funny? The entire time when I was trying to beat Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship, you know who was there with the briefcase to stop it? You know who distracted me? You know who bashed me in the head? Tiffany Stratton. You see, too nice Naomi just let it happen. But the Naomi now ain't letting nothing slide. I'm here for payback. And when I clock Tiffany in the head with my briefcase, it's gonna feel so good when I hold that title as the new Tiffany time.
Well, the win has a way of becoming now with Tiffany, doesn't it? The WWE Women's Champion.
Tiffany Stratton meets your number one threat.
What it's true, ever since Tiffany Stratton captured the gold, she backs down to no woman. Challenge after challenge has been met. She has risen to the occasion, especially with what happened at WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair. But a matter of time before this Money in the Bank, Naomi was going to come prowling around the WWE Women's Champ.
You talk a big game, Naomi. So, why don't you just do it? Why don't you just cash in and take my title? Right now. See? You say you changed and that you're different now, but you're really just the same old Naomi. All talk and no action. And that's why you never beat Nia Jax, but please, prove us all wrong.
Do I look stupid to you? Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? I ain't gonna cash in on you now. I'm gonna cash in when you least expect it. Bitch, you heard me. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy making your life hell. Tick-tock, Tippy, your time is almost up. So I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
Yeah, you can try and find this Money in the Bank all you want, Tiffany. But the real secret to the power of that briefcase is the fact that you can cash in at a moment's notice when the champ has her guard down. Oh, well! Nia Jax is in the ring. Well, Nia Jax, who is irate after losing out in her Queen of the Ring quarterfinal and apparently still hurting from the fact that she got sent through that barricade, now getting dropped. Then you're back for a split second, and Nia Jax is back on top. Nia Jax, who's just in the Queen of the Ring first round that was won by Jade Cargill, and now it's squashing time! It is, looking for the Annihilator against Tiffany, who cashed in against Nia, and wait a minute, could this be a moment here?
No, because there's no
Naomi was threatening to cash in that contract with Tiffany laid out after the Annihilator, and Nia jumps right into her face and tells her, stay out of this. Things have gotten really interesting, haven't they?
Thank you all for coming. I brought you in here to follow up on the Wyatt's situation.
Nick, we know this is a big decision, and we think this would be a huge opportunity for Fraxium.
We'll take it. Nick, we will take it.
May I suggest, if not Fraxium, the Street Profits? They say.
I suggest that you let me finish.
Yes, rudeness.
Taking everybody's suggestions into account, Motor City Machine Guns. You said you're the veterans of this division. That resonated with me. Tonight, I want you to set the tone. You guys get the Wyatts tonight.
Great call, man.
Set that tone, boys. Set the tone. They should have picked me out one.
Whole tag team division sending them out.
Raise your fist. Raise your fist. Raise your fist.
The following day, the FSU is scheduled introducing from Detroit, Michigan, with a combined weight of 412 pounds, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Motor City Machine Gun!
The former champs, the veterans who have seen it all, done it all. Sabin and Shelley against the Wyatt 6 next.
How to Train Your Dragon delivers on every level.
Listen, say.
Machine Guns. Tag team.
Prepare to be moved. Here's one big mandatory Fox. NBC Sports Weekend wins. Moved by Fox.
Now the Motor City Machine Guns. Tag team division was already red hot. All the top contenders positioning themselves for Street Profits, and then things changed drastically on May 23rd when this group returned. Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt 6, and getting right after it, right into the ring, Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. Fast paced from the start. Now we did hear a message from Uncle Howdy last week, Wade. What did you make of it?
Well, it was kind of cryptically commented by Uncle Howdy, hard to decipher at points, but it's no secret that the SmackDown tag ranks have been 6 months worth of squabbles, backstabbing, and hatred. Where has the brotherhood been? Where has the respect been? I think the Wyatt Six here want to clear this thing up.
Dexter Lumis tagging in Joe Gacy and Lumis competing here, representing the Wyatt Six. The timing of their return that we mentioned did not go unnoticed, interrupting the tag team title match between Fraxian and the Street Profits. And to do it on what would have been Bray Wyatt's 38th birthday, they blew out a candle that night. Now they're looking to extinguish every tag team in their path. And you saw everybody backstage, all the tag teams, and General Manager Nick Aldis gathered and saying, all right, the veterans get first shot and Wyatt Six go out there.
Well, the Motor City Machine Guns, perhaps bravely, perhaps unwisely, did indeed volunteer themselves to go first here.
Oh, look at Gacy springboarding his way and hooks the leg.
I wouldn't expect any less from two Detroit boys, as gritty as they come. Detroit versus everybody, and that apparently includes the Wyatt Six.
With a non-stop aggression early on from Gacy, and now Lumis enters the fray against Chris Sabin.
Wow, Uncle Howdy obvious, staring on from the aisleway, flanked by Nikki Cross and Eric Rowan, maximizing
His hair
Gacy and Lumis trying to team up against Sabin, who breaks free for a moment and then lowers that top rope just in time.
One of the innovators of the cruiserweight style. Finally getting something going here for the Motor City Machine Guns. But it's about time too.
Baseball slide drop kicks. And now sending themselves over the top with the cross bodies. Good moment from Sabin and Shelley, but beware of Big Eric Rowan.
I can see him. George is fed up.
Pizza. I get that sometimes at Michael's.
We are all rooting for you. We all had this feeling that something special was going to happen. That is the best feeling in the world.
AGT, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Tag team action here. Motor City Machine Guns and the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six back to in-ring competition. Nick Aldis and everybody made their pitches last week in the tag division, and it's the Motor City Machine Guns who got the tap on the shoulder. Chris Sabin.
Finally, Chris Sabin tagged in there after Alex Shelley has taken one hell of a beating from this duo.
Missile drop kick and now chop after chop against Dexter Lumis as the Motor City Machine Guns look to rally back.
You see the difference maker for Chris Sabin really is that pace of his. And right now, Dexter Lumis just has no answer whatsoever.
Into the cover. And Lumis able to get that right shoulder up just in time.
Looking in the background, you see Alex Shelley picking himself up. I don't know how much is left in Alex Shelley, but nevertheless, Chris Sabin has elected to tag his partner in.
Uncle Howdy looks on as the Motor City Machine Guns with the team up against Dexter Lumis as they attack from that apron with the combination kicks.
Now perhaps it's time to go in for the kill here. You have Gacy out of there. You have Lumis softened up. And here we go.
Oh, they could be going for it. Looking for skull and bones, but instead Lumis able straight free. Get action on that top rope, and here comes Joe Gacy.
Dexter Lumis.
Completely defenseless. On the machine guns.
Double clothesline, springboarding off the ropes is Gacy, and now he tags in Lumis.
Right now,
Chris
Sabin left
he
all alone in there.
Oh, and the assistant powerbomb crashing down.
Such unique, unorthodox offense, but highly effective.
Lateral press and the kick out at 2.
Dexter Lumis celebrating that moment there, perhaps gave a beat for Chris Sabin just to recover enough to kick out. But I don't know if Chris Sabin can even stand at this point.
Just when the Motor City Machine Guns felt that they had gathered enough momentum to potentially set up Skull and Bones, and now coming in with that baseball slide is Saban, and then delivering the big boot for an incoming Dexter Loomis.
Chris Sabin has no quitting whatsoever, throwing whatever he can at Dexter Loomis here, despite the clear wounds and injuries racking his body.
Shelley setting him up, taking him down. Here comes the facial, and they deliver it.
Now ratcheting up the gears, blocking out the pain, and the stress perhaps starting to show in the eyes of Uncle Howdy. This wasn't the game plan tonight, but that's how good the Motor City Machine Guns are. This is intro test.
Skull and Bones set to be delivered. Oh, Joe Gacy comes in. Gacy comes in and breaks up the attempt at Skull and Bones.
Gacy feeling the threat. A high-low combination taking out Chris Sabin. Might have a broken jaw from that one.
Right into the cover as he kicks free. And you see Uncle Howdy giving instructions.
Finish it the way I want this finished.
As Dexter Loomis is going to the top rope. Oh, the massive high-flying leg drop. Welcome back, Wyatt Six.
Here are your winners, Dexter Loomis and Joe Gacy.
Well, if you ask me, Dexter Loomis had the match won already. But apparently, Uncle Howdy wanted a statement, and that high-flying leg.
Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke Nakamura. That is still to come. First round fatal four-way, King of the Ring.
Have you seen R-Truth? No, I haven't. Have you seen Ron Killings? Listen, man, I ain't seen either one of them. I know you're close. So do me a favor. Let him know I'm on the way to the ring right now. Tell him to meet me there.
Fanatics Fest NYC is back. And coming?
Jimmy.
In Vegas.
Road trip to Vegas.
Could you check my body for any gray trackers?
Harry.
Resident Alien. New episode tonight at 11 on USA and Sci-Fi. Stream from the beginning on Peacock.
6 Feet Under with The Undertaker is now available with the WWE Podcast Network partnership with Fanatics. The latest episode dropped on Thursday. Michelle McCool, the new co-host. Download 6 Feet Under with The Undertaker on all audio platforms, and you can watch it on WWE YouTube. It's good stuff from Michelle and Taker. Well, look at that purposeful strut quickly to the ring from John Cena this time. The night didn't start the way he planned for it.
Shut up! Shut your mouths!
He is rude.
There is a level of disrespect that I can tolerate. R-Truth, you just crossed some lines. For once, I agree with you. There's a time to talk and a time to fight. Truth, get out here and let's fight right now.
dude. Roll, bitch.
It's time. Sing it.
Personality.
I know your anger.
I know your dreams.
Personality. I know.
CM Punk is going to get his chance for the undisputed WWE Champion John Cena Saturday, June 28th. Night of Champions. Is it great to be alive on a Friday night in Lexington, Kentucky? Or what?
Yeet. Whoops, wrong show.
Did I hear you say something about disrespect? You're tired of being disrespected? John, these people are tired of being disrespected. But now, CM Punk has a microphone, and I think you can trust when I say that we have yet to begin to reach the levels of disrespect that we are capable of. But for old time's sake, I'm gonna give you a chance. Give you the benefit of the doubt. Now, maybe my empathy is too much. Maybe I'm a little bit too Obi-Wan Kenobi talking to Darth Vader, looking for Anakin Skywalker in there somewhere. I know he's in there. So I'm going to give you the chance in front of this legendary wrestling town. Stop what you're doing. Let these people celebrate who and what you are. Let them put you on a pedestal on your way out. Let them celebrate the sacrifices that you have made for them and this business. Give them a happy ending.
God. Did you hear that?
What?
Someone in the audience, after he said something about a happy ending, somebody in the crowd shouted, "Give me a happy ending, John."
Why? No. Why would I waste my time? These people don't matter. This place doesn't matter. Basketball doesn't matter. Horse racing doesn't matter. Okay, this is the only thing that matters. So I am going to eat crow to the same idiots that are wearing this t-shirt and singing your song. Bad chance. Okay, all right. Well, let the record state that CM Punk in Lexington, Kentucky gave you an out. All right, but now please, we'll do it your way. Let the disrespect begin. Ironically enough, your way is the CM Punk way. When that static hits and Cult of Personality plays through sold-out arenas, man, everybody knows it's about to get real.
And ladies and gentlemen on TV land watching on the USA Network, it is about to get real. Here's the truth that you want so badly. There's an old saying, you tell a strong man a lie to offend him. That's why it pisses me off when you, of all people, call me a hypocrite. Conversely, you tell a weak man the truth, and that offends him. And here's the truth, John.
And that's the process. Tell her the truth. Tell her the truth. Know everything we want to.
It's what we have. It's the truth.
You can't beat me.
You don't know.
When I'm at my best, you never could. And now, you said you're going to ruin wrestling. I'm taking it upon myself to go ahead and save it. Bear with me here, folks. I got a lot. As always, I got a lot I want to get off my chest. What was the other thing you said to me? Something about sociopathic confidence? Yeah, all right. That one I actually take as a compliment. Because it's my unwavering confidence in me and my ability that has brought me to the mountaintop time and time again. When people like you said they didn't see it. When people like you said I didn't have it. But I am not as a confident man as you are, because I will not walk out into a sold-out arena dressed like a toddler who just struck out a T-ball. Did you actually like that one? Because I personally would like that one stricken from the record, because you know who I sound like?
I like the truth.
Right there.
Said I didn't have it. But I am not as a confident man as you are, because I will not walk out into a sold-out arena dressed like a toddler who just struck out a T-ball.
You can see that he's trying.
Did you actually like that one? Because I personally would like
Oh
that
my
one
God.
stricken from the record, because you know who I sound like? Well, I sound like a PG John Cena.
Oh.
Which is ironic, because you know who you sound like? I'm going to ruin wrestling. I'm going to take the strap and leave. Man, you sound like CM Punk. And that's ironic.
I remember
You're stealing my best material, John. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps. I did it. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. And you know what? You couldn't stop me. You think challenging me at Night of Champions is going to stop me? John boy, just like old times. Here's CM Punk to make your title run interesting. Here comes CM Punk to make John Cena's retirement tour palatable, watchable. Get the rocket fuel and fuel up that private jet that you fly around in. I will follow you to Mars to beat your ass. I will follow you to hell to prove that I am better than you. Here's some more truth, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some truth for you, John. It's not all bad. You are a GOAT, but so am I. And I've beaten you in my hometown, and I've beaten you in your hometown, and I will beat you at Night of Champions. You are the GOAT that I will spit roast and sacrifice to the gods of wrestling. Legends who actually belong on a Mount Rushmore. Guys like Terry Funk, Harley Race, Bret Hart, Eddie Guerrero. The audacity to put yourself on a Mount Rushmore
once, let alone 4 times. You're a joke. Here's some more truth for you, John. You can't see me. I see through you. And I always have. And that's the truth.
CM Punk at his poison tongue best.
The goat who I'm going to spit roast, I see through you. Classic stuff by Punk. Oh, and speaking of the truth, he's back attacking Cena again, Wade.
But the truth hurts.
Oh, and the truth has been hurting. Time and again, since the disrespect of our truth. And now, our truth, or as he says, respect my name, Ron Killings being pulled off of John Cena.
Just like the rest of us, John Cena grossly underestimated
Enough of
the
that.
truth. But he's paying
Look
the
at
price.
Cena again.
Where's
his belt?
Right now, I'm standing by with Alexa Bliss. Like I said last week, you know you suffered a tough defeat in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So, what's your mindset as you look ahead towards the future?
Byron, I've won Money in the Bank. I've cashed in and made history. So no, I'm not rattled after 1 month. Tonight, I'm going to remind everyone who Alexa Bliss is. They get one step closer to becoming queen of the ring.
Sweetie, did you say queen? There's only room for one queen in this division. Woo!
Charlotte Flair's crazy.
Oh, I almost forgot something.
What you forgot?
I might have mentioned this before. If I have, forgive me for repeating myself, but direct from ESPN.com, it was confirmed just 3 days ago that WWE Hall of Famer, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, who has been retired for 3 years, having his last match under Jim Crockett Promotions in the NWA in 2022, the Nature Boy Ric Flair was recently diagnosed with skin cancer just 2 weeks ago, and singer Billy Joel has canceled the remainder of his tour dates as he was diagnosed recently with brain cancer. Brain cancer just a little over 3 weeks ago. So our best wishes to Billy Joel and the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Back to SmackDown.
That's right, because I forgot because I already told you what happened last week with Ric Flair.
Look at the look in Charlotte's face. You do not interrupt the queen of the industry, Charlotte Flair. Now, Alexa Bliss just did. There are exceptions to every rule, I suppose.
Erupted 14-time champions. Famed entrants who now don't need up with a chance to advance to the Queen of the Ring semifinals and a championship match at SummerSlam down the road. First round fatal four-way match of the tournament next.
It's moving day at Oakmont. The pressure builds as the course wreaks havoc on the field.
It will absolutely punish you.
I'm going to take your Monster drink to the trash can. All right.
Okay.
It's gonna be a tough for you. As the gift guide, I think I can help.
You know, that's what I'm home from.
Yes, dear, I know.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what.
Main event and Evolution with
There we are.
Audiences give How to Train Your Dragon an A. It's the cinematic ride of the summer. This is how you reimagine a classic. How to Train Your Dragon, rated PG.
We're not that far away from what's going to incredible weekend of action in Atlanta, and you can experience it both Saturday night's main event and Evolution with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. You get the unrivaled access, the unmatched service. You can find your package at onlocation.com/WWE.
Talking what the hell are you doing, man? I already got an earful from Cena earlier tonight. Now you're jumping again. I can't let you keep doing this on my show. What do you want me to do? Give me a match against Cena next week. You want Cena next week? Yeah. Done. I'm driving now.
How about that? R-Truth, Ronnie Killings against John Cena next week on SmackDown. Here we go. Queen of the Ring, first round. Fatal four-way. Alba Fire was the lead replacement for Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green was live tweeting all night long, and she says she has travel issues and couldn't make it here, saying sorry Lexington, and she drinks a cocktail poolside somewhere. Meanwhile, what a matchup with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair face to face as Candice LeRae and Alba Fire decide to start things off this way.
Well, Bliss and Flair are the clear favourites based on resumes. Don't make any mistake, this is not a two-horse race. Fire and LeRae are two vets, and they are desperate to punch their way up to the upper echelons of the women's division. And victory in this tournament will do that in a hurry.
Been an interesting dynamic with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair recently. We saw backstage moments ago. Remember, it wasn't long ago that Alexa extended her friendship to Charlotte after WrestleMania, an offer that was not embraced by the 14-time champion.
I'll tell you right now, Charlotte Flair is by far the least popular woman in the locker room. She certainly is not here to make friends and use herself as above and beyond anybody else on the roster, and she's out to prove it here.
Right into the cover of Alba Fire.
I'll tell you, there's a fire lit under Charlotte Flair of late. We're kind of in uncharted territory for Flair. She lost at WrestleMania to Stratton, failed to qualify for the Money in the Bank matchup. Flair is synonymous with success and needs to get back to that tonight.
Chop after chop. Whatever path is needed. Most Queen of the Ring this tournament in late action time with King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring. The winners of these tournaments, they are vying for the chance to fight for a championship at SummerSlam. Championship opportunity August 2nd and August 3rd. That'll take place at MetLife Stadium.
Here's part of the problem by being the big fish in this kind of matchup. The other women realize that and want to take you down. It's the kind of match, if you can, you want to fly under the radar and steal a victory without grabbing too much attention. And that is never going to be the way that Charlotte Flair lives life. And she's paying the price for that now.
Well, earlier tonight we saw Nia Jackson, Piper Niven attempt that strategy, teaming up against Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill who ended up jaded Piper Niven to advance in this Queen of the Ring, going off to the semifinals.
Bodies are dropping like flies now. The class of Charlotte Flair.
Oh! Alexa Bliss! Cross body and right into the cover quickly. Oh, she's setting up the Sister Abigail DDT, but no, broken up by Fire and LeRae.
Well, Alexa Bliss had an epic performance in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, ultimately falling short Straight back into the hunt tonight. You question what kind of condition that body is in after the amount of abuse it took on Saturday in Los Angeles.
Charlotte hooks the leg on Alba Fire, who's able to kick out.
Well, this has been an absolute scrap from the get-go. No one really grabbing any form of domination, but it's Flair who is up. And Flair looking to go for victory here.
You know, they say that AI is the future, but Apartments.com has been using apartmental intelligence.
It feels good to raise up the community that raised you.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this for a minute just so it'll let me fast forward it again.
So, I'm having fun. You do feel it, guys. Is it raining?
I don't think so. I don't hear anything.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
You are a fighter, and this is your game.
Thank you.
Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Friday Night SmackDown here at the famous Rub Arena in Lexington, Kentucky, with a record-breaking live gate. The history of WWE coming to Lexington, this is the night. The crowd has come out, 11,922, in the midst of seeing Queen of the Ring first round, fatal four-way this tournament to see who advances to the semis, who eventually can win a championship opportunity, and still to come. It'll be the King of the Ring fatal four-way. Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Nakamura. Are you kidding me with this? Alexa coming underneath and sending them. As Alba and Candice were trying to get the double superplex on Charlotte Flair.
So smart by Bliss there. Went for the woman who took the biggest landing of them all, Charlotte Flair. Close to victory, but just not quite enough. And I'll say right now, this has been a scramble from the off. It has been all-out offense from all four women. No thought for defense whatsoever. And right now, getting that second win is Alexa Bliss.
Remember how she started off this match by interrupting the Queen's ring entrance and making a statement right away. And now those two right in the center of the ring.
And this is Alexa Bliss finding that championship gear she's found 5 times in the past.
Oh! Right off of Charlotte, the code breaker on Alexa.
Keep your eye on Candice LeRae at all times, and indeed for that matter, Alba Fire. Keep an eye on everyone who might
Natural selection! Everybody bringing their best stuff. That front suplex, the blockbuster, the natural selection, and now Charlotte, is she locking it in on Alexa? Could she breach the figure eight? Look at this. Queen of the Ring first round tournament, bridging that figure eight, and springboard lion salt off the second rope onto Charlotte, breaks the figure eight.
Well, right before Alexa Bliss could have tapped out there, saving the match for everyone. Candice LeRae, and now Alba Fire going in for the kill.
Into the cover, Alba Fire. Oh. And Alexa Bliss breaks it up. Remember, Alba Fire subbing in for Chelsea Green, who's been live tweeting throughout the night. Says she had travel issues and couldn't make it here. wanted to have this first round fatal four-way postponed, but instead, Nick Aldis said, no, Alba's here, she's good. DDT Alexa Bliss. And she's looking to climb up top. Wait, could this be Twisted Bliss?
Going big, going for the semi-final spot.
Connects. She lands it to advance. And Charlotte Flair drags her off of the cover.
Nobody times it better than Charlotte Flair. That's why she is perennially at the top of the industry. I just not Alexa Bliss, but keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, there's a roll-up. Small boy on Charlotte.
Oh, DIY's latest member, Candice LeRae, almost stealing it.
Big spear by Charlotte to advance. And somehow Candice LeRae kicks out.
That is astounding durability from Candice LeRae, who ate that spear flush, but out of the fire, back into the fire.
Oh, here she goes again. She was looking for that figure four, but instead, Alba with the super kick just in time.
Got a shirt ripped over. Chelsea Green thought it was time for her pretty hard. Failed. Boot to the face.
That's a Chelsea Green shirt, and now Charlotte. There is the figure eight on Alba. Could this end it, and could Charlotte advance in the tournament? Wait a minute. Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail. And the win. Alexa wins.
Alexa wins. Alexa wins. My God, Alexa wins.
Just moments after the pinfall win by Alexa Bliss.
And the frustrations continue from Charlotte Flair's perspective. She had the match won, but stealing it at the deck was the crafty Alexa Bliss with Alba Fire tied up in knots. Wow.
Charlotte thought she won. Alba gave way, but Alexa with the Sister Abigail and the pinfall win advances Wade.
And Alexa wins. We'll find out who her semi-final opponent will be this Monday on Raw.
Look at that look. And Charlotte gives to Bliss. Queen of the ring, semifinalist Alexa Bliss.
You know, we can't run away from each other forever.
I know. Good luck tonight. After Night of Champions, we'll see who's chasing who.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
The following is a fatal four-way first-round match in the King of the Ring tournament, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
It was only 54 days ago in Vegas. This would have been the furthest thing from Cody Rhodes' mind. The idea of needing to find a way to a world championship opportunity. But here he is, willing to do whatever it takes. And that means this big test. King of the Ring, first round tournament, fatal four-way with the American Nightmare.
Monday. The crown calls and chaos answers. The first round of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament rages on.
We'll get to the semifinals of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament.
As the reign of the Ring General begins a new chapter.
Gunther is once again World Heavyweight Champion.
Raw, Monday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Netflix.
Your great friends in Vegas. No trip.
Yeah, if you got Netflix on your TV, sir,
Pizza Hut
or
is
on
about to
your
hook you
iPad,
up.
you can just watch it.
Okay.
So what do you think about the show tonight, Sarah?
I love it.
There's other shows you can come over besides watching Raw and SmackDown with us. There's
True.
two versions of AEW. There's Dynamite and there's Collision.
That's good. I like the female one.
Me too. Just gotta check something real quick.
Okay. How are you feeling, Michael?
Oh, I'm all right. I'm fine.
That's good. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys.
Oh, that's good. We're glad you're here too.
Thank you. I'm back on Monday and Tuesday for music therapy.
Wait, you're back on Monday and Tuesday for music therapy?
Well, Tuesday for music therapy and watch wrestling again with you guys.
Oh, on Monday night?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
If it doesn't rain, though.
Oh, I doubt it'll rain.
That's good. Ooh, pizza. My favorite.
More of what you love. Because when you
Pro. Help pay off my old phone, and I still get
Rain.
Plus, Ninja transfers can be applied to many types of apparel, including shirts, hoodies, hats, bags, and more.
LinkedIn Premium helps you get more clients and more growth. Think big, small business. Think big.
This is the best Chipotle order. I would like a bowl.
Triple wrap.
Mild, medium, hot.
Then dip it in here.
Sour cream inside the vinaigrette. Two tortillas, if you know, you know. Lettuce, cheese, one.
Yes.
Oh, that is good.
I started All Nation Restoration to help people. Chase for Business is literally what it says in the name. It is Chase for Business, where I can find everything I need in one place so we can help people get back to life.
The Austin fire took our home.
We are all rooting for you. We all had this feeling that something special was going to happen. That is the best feeling in the world.
AGT, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
It's been a spectacular night here in Lexington, and then next Friday Night SmackDown, Wade goes to Grand Rapids, Michigan, and King and Queen of the Ring tournament, it heats up again.
Yeah, we saw earlier on tonight last year's losing finalist Randy Orton punches ticket to the semi-final. He goes head-to-head with Sami Zayn off the grabs, a place at the final of the King of the Ring tournament at Night of Champions.
We just had a spectacular finish in our first round fatal four-way. The result was that Alexa Bliss advanced, so Alexa Bliss is in the semifinals. That match, we'll wait to see who fills in that slot, is next Friday from Grand Rapids.
Now get this, these two men met recently at Saturday night's main event. I would never call this a rematch, as it is a very, very different R-Truth to what we've seen before after a number of assaults here on SmackDown next week. John Cena gets a chance to go even as he goes head-to-head with R-Truth.
Last time we saw Shinsuke Nakamura, he was in a throwing Money in the Bank triple threat qualifier that LA Knight was able to take.
Nakamura, who has won it all in WWE, except, of course, the King of the Ring tournament and the World Championship. He will get the opportunity to make headway into that stat right here in this King of the Ring quarterfinal.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Does everybody have masks? This is like
And their opponent
I have
from
no clue.
Gomez, Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Andrade!
When you, Pat and Cole, were excellent on the call, Money in the Bank, but one of the wow moments, I think you jumped out of your seat ringside, was Andrade when he hit that sunset flip powerbomb off the ladder on El Grande Americano.
Yeah, that was a devastating move. And earlier in the night, Andrade took a ladder to the wedding tackle out on the floor. It's cold steel. The wedding tackle. You know what every man on planet Earth knows what I'm saying there. Nothing terrified me more during Money in the Bank than that particular impact on the softest
The British slang that I don't.
wedding tackle. I don't know how to say it more politely than that, Joe Tess. I'm trying here. You're backing me into a corner. You'll be fired if you carry on like that.
And their
Boy,
opponent
Damian
from
Priest.
New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest!
Priest understands the value of winning King of the Ring from the other side. Last year's winner, comfortably, under the top one. This is Priest's first time competing in the King of the Ring tournament.
Damian Priest has had a 12 months ruined by a combination of the Judgment Day having the Drew McIntyre. Those threats seemingly behind the big man now, focusing back on achieving big things here on SmackDown and beyond.
Wildly interesting combination of talent in the ring right now. King of the Ring. First round of the tournament, fatal four-way. No DQs, no countouts. The first to win by pinfall or submission advances. There's the winner of the King of the Ring. It's a championship opportunity at SummerSlam. That comes away from MetLife Stadium August 2nd and 3rd. King of the Ring finals will be at Night of Champions, Saturday, June 28th. That's streaming on Peacock.
I'll tell you right now, the King of the Ring is a big enough motivator on its own, but since they added that World Championship or WWE Championship stipulation to the prize,
Yes.
it just grew bigger and bigger, and now it is an absolute peak, historically speaking.
You can understand the early feeling out here with these four. Rhodes and Priest, Andrade, and Nakamura makes an exit.
I love this from Nakamura. There are no prizes. You're putting your body on the line early here. Don't risk anything unless you...
Oh! The American Nightmare with an early statement as Nakamura exited the ring, and now Andrade and Priest right in the the center of the ring, the striking combinations from Damian Priest.
Cody had a great idea there, but in the process dropped his own guard, and unsurprisingly, Andrade capitalized.
Andrade off to a very good momentum-gathering start.
That was big dreams.
Cody intercepts and then eats an elbow. Haven't seen Cody Rhodes in action inside the ropes on SmackDown since February 7th. Right into the cover by Priest.
Broken Arrow connected early. I'll tell you what, Andrade was not expecting the heavy artillery this soon.
Rhodes could deliver the elbow, and Priest kicks in and then goes flying over the top rope and then pulls down the legs of the recently dethroned Undisputed Champion.
Every single competitor here starting out on a 10. We ain't warming up tonight. The stakes are too great.
Oh, Nakamura came all the way around the ring, got up on the apron. He saw an opening against both Cody Rhodes and Damian Priest Wade.
These are four high-caliber competitors, and unsurprisingly,
Andrade moonsault right off the top of the post. All four are laid out on the floor.
Pizza Hut is about to hook you up with more of what you love. Because when you order any pizza, we'll hook you up with
like the main event.
a pizza now and a free pizza later. Get even more with the Hut Hookup. Order now only on the Pizza Hut app. No one out Pizza Hut.
Non-promotional.
We're here. Progressive's accident response.
What got posted on Facebook for our site.
I noticed not a lot of people comment on Friday.
I think, is it Friday or Saturday?
Well, it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday that we usually do this.
Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday?
No, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Oh, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
But the last few weeks, the Saturday show hasn't been on.
Oh. I'm enjoying my time with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go home at 11. I got a bike over.
Good night, Mike. Good night. Good night, Sarah.
Good night.
Good night.
I like Mary James.
An accident and sent for help.
Did we beat him?
I like Mary James.
Do plan for tomorrow. Do consider how you stay undetectable. Do learn what's different about Dovato. Fewer medicines than Dovato.
It is unknown if Dovato is safe and effective if you have HIV and hepatitis B. If you have Hep B, don't stop Dovato without talking to your doctor, as it may get worse or harder to treat. Don't take Dovato if you're allergic to its ingredients or taking Dofetilide due to serious or life-threatening side effects. If you have a rash or allergic reaction symptoms, stop Dovato and get medical help right away. Other serious or life-threatening side effects include severe liver problems and lactic acid buildup. If you are female or obese, you may be more at risk. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, pregnancy, breastfeeding, or planned pregnancy.
Do look beyond today. Do ask your doctor about fewer medicines. Do Dovato.
What you're looking at is the most powerful being on planet Earth. I will not accept that.
Gotta get back to the fray.
Rated PG-13. Only dated July 11th.
Big news! All-you-can-eat wings and fries is back at Buffalo Wild Wings with boneless and traditional wings. And I'm gonna eat loads of them. Truckloads of traditionals, boatloads of boneless. Or truckloads of both because it's all you can eat and I don't have to stop.
Who's your boy? How to Train Your Dragon delivers on every level.
Say.
It's the cinematic ride of the summer. How to Train Your Dragon, rated PG.
We're only 2 weeks away to Night of Champions, Saturday, June 28th. The question is, who will be in the finals of King of the Ring? The This is first round action, and it has been non-stop since the start with Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke Nakamura, who is putting Priest in that compromised position right in that corner and sliding through.
Well, Nakamura has been so crafty in this one. He's allowed the other three competitors at time to burn each other out while laying in wait. Yes, he's absorbed some punishment himself, but he's been waiting for this moment, and he has to make it count.
Shinsuke Nakamura, three-time U.S. champion, coming straight in on Cody, who gets out of the way just in time.
You can't take that much time against someone the caliber of Cody Rhodes, arguably number one in this entire industry, albeit without a championship at present.
Cody looking to advance by submission here in first round action. Figure four is locked in against Nakamura. Off the top rope comes Andrade.
Yeah, you go on the offense with a figure four. You're just asking for someone to pounce in this kind of match.
That is exactly what happened. And now Priest back to his feet.
Rhodes leading himself defenseless. If I was Priest there, I'd have kicked Rhodes out of the ring and focused on the one-man left, which would have been Andrade. Priest has other ideas. Who am I to educate a former world heavyweight champion? Damian Priest knows exactly what he's doing.
Looking to get back in position to battle for a world championship. Off the steel steps, he comes crashing down on Nakamura.
All three men at the feet of Damian Priest.
What? Oh, never mind. I thought I heard thunder outside. Maybe not.
Priest going up old school. But here's Cody. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at Rhodes trying to balance himself before Nakamura gets the best of both of them.
Damian Priest was
There's a roll by Andrade.
Just over-rotated there, and Shinsuke Nakamura didn't need to be asked twice to get the hell out of that armbar out. Locked in, that arm is extended.
That armbar is locked in. Nakamura.
When Cody Rhodes saw the danger a mile off just before perhaps the arm of Andrade was snapped, there have been a tap out.
Here's Cody, who can advance out of this first round and make it to the semifinals of King of the Ring.
Yeah, so frantic in there right now. Cody Rhodes saw his moment for glory, saw his moment for progression. Didn't quite work out, and now Cody Rhodes
this crowd's going to go nuts.
Tricks up his sleeve.
This crowd's going to go nuts. The Slim Jim table is coming out.
Well, it's a little unorthodox for a fatal four-way.
No DQs.
There's absolutely nothing this referee can do about it. Calls all the
It's time to test that fire.
Cody's got the table lined up. Cody says anything it takes. If this is the path to getting back to a world championship opportunity, whatever it takes. As he's got Andrade lined up, but Andrade's going to lock it up.
Yeah, real smart from Andrade. He's taking enough abuse already this week. Thank you very much.
Oh, Priest joins the fray. And they look at each other. And they say, why not?
Yep.
I don't know how this can possibly end well for any of these three men.
Nakamura's going to bring down the legs of Andrade and deal with him himself. Oh, right through! Oh, Slim Jim table snap.
Cody Rhodes just fell on his own sword, and it's Nakamura with all the power now.
Your great friends in Vegas. Road trip to Vegas.
Could you check my body for any gray trackers?
Jurassic World, rated PG-13, in theaters July 2nd.
second.
Big news! All you can eat wings and fries is back at Buffalo Wild Wings with boneless and traditional wings. And I'm gonna eat loads of them. Truckloads of traditionals, boatloads of boneless. Throw truckloads of both because it's all you can eat and I don't have to stop.
Mom, look what I can do.
No, Mom. Look what I can do. Ta-da! Toasted roast beef and cheddar from Jimmy John's. Warm French bread, melty cheese. Speaking of toasted, hey pal, looking crispy.
Toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good. We're making a splash with another Twisted Tea drop. Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Real brewed tea with a 5% hint of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
$600 a year. If you're 50 plus, you could save up to that much by switching 2 unlimited lines from Big Wireless to Consumer Cellular. So why don't you pick up your phone while I take this hammer and see how we can cut your bill? Call Consumer Cellular.
Every golf legend starts here. What if the next legend is you? Play all 18 holes at Oakmont, home to golf's toughest test, the US Open. Compete with the best players from around the world. Download Golf Clash today.
My life is full of questions. How do I clean an aioli stain? Use Tide. Do I need to grease your guacamole? Oh, it's Tide.
Why do we even buy napkins?
Thankfully, Tide's the answer to almost all of them.
For all of life's laundry questions, it's got to be Tide. Get a limited time offer on bonus packs with 15% more loads free.
Pizza Hut is about to hook you up with more of what you love. Because when you order any pizza, we'll hook you up with a free pizza later. That's a pizza now and a free pizza later. Get even more with the Hut Hookup. Order now, only on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
What you want to do is save hundreds when the mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your friend to stop digging into the green?
I can ask, but he's not going to. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
On WhatsApp, your personal messages, they're yours. We can't read them.
Is that crazy?
We can't hear them. We can't see them. They're all private. On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages, not even us.
That is what is on the line. King of the Ring, this is the first round fatal four-way of the tournament. Andrade and Shinsuke Nakamura battling right now. As Damian Priest is somehow back to his feet. He was smashed up and over our announce desk and into the timekeeper area. And now he's lining up the razor's edge as Shinsuke tries to fight him off.
Yeah, you fight tooth and nail to get the hell out of that one.
Meanwhile, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, he went through a table some time ago, and he has yet to recover. Andrade hooks the leg, and he couldn't advance.
Simply no way out of danger in this kind of match. There's always someone urgent, ready to bounce. And right now it's Nakamura with a Pele kick to the back of the head of Andrade. All men down, bar one.
But how much has been taken out of Nakamura? As you see Cody Rhodes trying to get to his feet. Cody went through a table earlier, and now Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, trying to advance himself. He wants a world championship opportunity to regain his status.
Oh my God. The indefatigable human spirit of Cody Rhodes shining through here.
Rhodes getting the best of Priest.
You feel that noticeable jump in energy. This audience is starting to believe once again.
Disaster
American Nightmare.
Setting up crossroads, but instead, Shinsuke able to counter. Shinsuke Nakamura looking for Kinshasa.
Connects.
Hooks the leg. Could he advance? Andrade with a last second save.
Cody Rhodes' eyes just rolled in the back of his head. Nice move, schoolboy, into the buckles there by Andrade. This one swinging back, forth, left, right, up, down.
Andrade, who had so many wow moments in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and now just 6 days removed with a huge career opportunity in front of him right here as he comes in with the running double knees.
As Andrade found a new gear in recent months, that acquisition of Triple A has fired up something inside of this now.
Oh no!
once again.
Oh, you saw the spinning elbow. Looking to deliver the message. Andrade, is this enough? Shinsuke Nakamura. Fatal four-way action everywhere you look.
Scorpio rising at 10 there, I think, from Shinsuke Nakamura. Certainly did not catch Andrade flush, but it broke up the pin, and that was enough for now at least.
Andrade and Nakamura. As Cody's been damaged. Grease is laid out. Will these two determine this first round King of the Ring fatal four-way?
Every shot is so heavy in this matchup. I'm feeling every thought reverberating through the arena.
Here comes Cody. Cody Rhodes rallying back. Priest looking to deliver. Instead of Razor's Edge, it's Cody. Delivering the Cody cutter.
Oh, that one was as sweet as I've ever seen. But it's not got the job done yet.
He wants it badly to get back into position. Crossroads on Andrade. Oh, but Nakamura. And he says, I'm ending it right here, right now. Cody counters. Cody is countered. Cody Rhodes. Crossroads counter. Hooks the leg. And does it.
There you go.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
One step closer to redemption for Cody Rhodes. What an epic matchup. We're going to find out who Cody Rhodes' semi-final opponent is this Monday on Raw in Green Bay. But what a journey connected with this Crossroads. And Cody Rhodes makes it through to the semi-finals.
Well, let's have a look, Wade, because we have 3 of our 4 semifinalists. Cody, Randy won tonight. Sammy's in. Who will round it out? It is arrived to SummerSlam for the Night of Champions. That's how it jumpstarts. Massive semifinal action next Friday at SmackDown.
Well, now more people are watching our screen.
John Cena. We will see you then, as here in Lexington, they roar for the American Nightmare.
So low. All right, then. All right, well, I guess that we
Previously on Resident Alien.
Man, I think he can take over my life in patience.
Hiking up Blackburn Mountain has been great exercise.
I guess we're done. So, one last time, Christy, Crystal, Megan, Amanda, Mackenzie, Noah, Caitlin, good night, sweet dreams, nothing but love. And on behalf of John Thatcher and Sarah Cooley, my name is Michael Paul, and we will see you this Monday night on Netflix for Raw, 8/7 Central on Netflix. For John, Michael, and for John and Sarah, I'm Michael Paul. Good night, everybody, and please like and subscribe.
And I send you guys a heart emoji. Good night, everybody. Claire.